Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails of Cold Steel. Today, we're going into the Courageous, because we're done talking to everyone. We've already hung out with everyone. If we go, we won't have time? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Time to go. Oh, okay.
Upper rank you go!
Woo!
Here's a bonus from the Academy.
Domination!
Wow, that must have been tough.
I guess.
I'm so proud of you.
Yes! That's a 3 in a row. Actually, like the first two of those got A's, right? And then I started getting S's. To be fair, there hasn't been that many, like, get this unwinnable battle down to half health.
How are you feeling, Valomar? The battle yesterday must have been pretty hard on you.
I am fine. The damage to my armor and lost mod have largely recovered.
Dope. Does your armor restore automatically, or do, like, you gotta get
I
fixed?
expect to be in peak condition before our next battle.
Whoa, I might actually use you in, like, cryptoid battles coming up. I'm gonna go try to fight those next time we get, like, I'm assuming another roam around the world part is coming, so I'm gonna try to do that.
Good to hear.
At least some of them,
Listening to
maybe.
you talk, you really have changed since we first met.
We're closer to the level. We should probably be able to definitely take on, like, the level 100 one. Probably, maybe the one in Guerrilla Fortress and the one in Lunaria Park. I don't know about the one in Nord. That one seemed like it was higher level than the other ones. I could be wrong, though.
You seem to
Hashtag.
be talking a little more like a human now.
Is that so?
Yes.
That would suggest that my memory is slowly recovering.
What's that now?
Yeah, memory?
The part of me in which memories are stored appears to be damaged. I have very few memories of the past, such as why I was sealed within the old schoolhouse to begin with.
That might be good to know.
This includes my memories of language. Thus far, I have had to rely on the preset bare minimum of speech functionality. However, thanks in great part to your assistance, my speech functionality is slowly beginning to restore itself.
Sick.
Does that mean that your memories of the past are starting to return too?
It is an indistinct memory, as if clouded by white noise. I seem to recall someone burdened by a great sadness, much like yourself.
That obvious, huh? I look that burdened to you? Someone died right before my eyes, and I was powerless to stop them.
And remember all those soldiers that were gunned down in Guerrilla Fortress, and we saw all their bodies and stuff like that? I'm just bringing it up for no
The
reason.
more I think about it, the more I realize that I might have been able to stop it from happening. And that regret's like a thorn stabbing into my heart. Was the person in your memory able to move past their burdens?
I am unable to find any memories to answer that question. However, I believe that your sense of regret is an entirely natural process for humans. Is that not the case?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Give thought to what you would do differently if confronted by the same situation again. If I can aid you, I shall.
Yeah, you're right. I can't undo the past, but I can at least make sure I don't make the same mistake a second time.
Okay, so is this gonna happen again where we're gonna, like, fix it next
Perhaps
time?
Considering how to do that,
Just
is
save
the
them next
best thing that
time?
I can do right now. Thanks, Valomar. I feel a little better after talking to you.
Then all is well. I am afraid I must return to sleep. Should you require my aid again, you need only to call my name.
Sure. Goodbye.
I need to keep on getting stronger. Strong enough that I can protect the people around me. The ship's maintenance is probably almost done now. Maybe I should take a nap or something while I wait for the others to get here?
Yeah, sure, go take a nap. Or get a phone call, one or the other.
Yes, this is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hey there, Reen. George here. Do you have a minute?
I got all the minutes in the world for you, George.
Is something wrong?
Well, I'm over at the Rufer Institute of Technology at the moment,
I know, I tried to talk to you earlier, and you just kind of shrugged me off.
and an acquaintance of mine here has a pretty interesting proposal regarding your Divine Knight.
Is it getting me a sword that fits my
How
style?
soon do you think you can come over?
Now?
A proposal? Who is this acquaintance of yours?
Well, it's the Institute's president, actually. Professor Schmidt, the Empire's foremost orbital researcher.
Probably try the rank 3 training battles as well. Oh, we need to see Alicia's new S-Break, too. Hi, Schmitty. The name is G. Schmidt. I serve as the Institute's president. I certainly wasn't expecting the pilot of the Ashen Knight to be only a boy. The Alliance ought to be damn near ashamed of themselves that they keep losing to a snot-nosed brat like you. You want me to stab you? I don't think that's any way to talk to a person you only just met. Besides, you happen to be the one of the students who helped you get you that minor medal earlier this year. And one of the students put out that request without any input from me. You should be kissing my boot for having the honor of assisting with my research, however indirect it was. Can I leave? Something never changed. Can you at least give me the option to be rude to this fucker? Putting that aside, is it true? Or were you the one responsible for developing the Panzer Soldats? It is. Duke Cayenne made the request and I agreed to it. I used the ancient robot Odine and the Society's Arcanism as a reference point, and then designed a frame that could be mass-produced even with the Reinforce Company's technological capabilities. Afterwards, I drew up plans for several models and oversaw the completion of the Draken prototype a few months ago. Why do you ask? Do you have any idea what you've done? You're wasting your time, Reen. He's developed whatever catches his interest, loses himself in it until he's done, and to hell with the consequences. The Railway Guns and Guerrilla Fortress and the Orbital Wave Jammer device in Nord were both designed by him too. Unbelievable. So we should stab him. Or you can make us mechs for everyone in my party, and then I can stab you. Bah, an engineer who doesn't strive to satisfy his intellectual curiosity is a sad sight of an engineer. We just design things. It's up to their use to decide what to do with them. You know, do you get it? But do you get it now? It was because I couldn't cope with this part of him that I ended up going to the academy over there. Yeah, I totally get it, unfortunately. Oh right, what made you come visit the professor to begin with? Of course, that was what I called you here for. I was hoping I may be able to get some kind of advice or pointers from him. You know, about getting a new weapon for Valomar. Oh?
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice.
I know, right?
Give Valomar a better sword, one like yours. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount.
Thanks, Valomar.
Selecting one the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
Well, no shit. George told me about what you're after. He says you want a weapon capable of fighting on equal terms with the Azure Knight. We might have gone our separate ways, but he's still a former student of mine. I'm open to the possibilities of designing something for you. Really? You make a weapon for Valomar? I said be open to the possibilities. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If you want my help, I have one condition. Zerenium ore. Ring any bells for you, Vreen? I think so. We used that to make weapons for us before, didn't you, George? Oh, you know of it. Saves me the effort explaining then. It's an extremely rare ore found in Zermeria. It's an extraordinarily strong metal that possesses a mysterious radiance within it. And what more, as I've learned from while developing the Soldats, the frames of Divine Knights are made up of the very ore. Your Ashen Knight included. I had no idea. The double saber Ordine uses appears to be made of it too. Which, as I'm sure you figured out, means if you're ever going to compete against Crow, you're going to need a Tachi made of Zerimium ore too. To make one, however, you're going to need vast quantities of ore. Yet, it was only recently discovered how to refine that ore at all. Processing will be immensely difficult. But bring me the materials, I'll be willing to assist you. The concept of a weapon that can compete against the Divine Knights is of great interest to me. Even when you're helping people, it's only to help yourself. It'd be nice if you were doing it to atone for developing the Soldats, but I can't picture those words coming out of your mouth. The very thought makes me feel ill. Bear in mind, Zemirian ore is an incredibly rare material. I doubt you'll be able to find enough to get the job done. Still, should you pull it off, I'll design you the finest Hachi you'll ever lay eyes on. On my name as an engineer, I can promise you that. Thanks, Schmitty. This will be a great help to us. Rare or not, we're gonna find all this marijuana you can make to make this work. Then we can upgrade all of our weapons before, like, the mechs, right? Because the sword we're using right now is fine. I keep my expectations low. Just like my dating life. The advice Reen received on forging a new weapon for Valomar came from a surprising source, but they could not have asked for better. After politely excusing themselves, Reen and George left the Institute to reunite with the rest of the crew. And once the maintenance was declared complete, they boarded the Courageous and departed from Rufer. Well, we'll probably be back there shortly because I gotta talk to everyone again. New chapter. Oh, 2 more days towards Christmas. Oh, you're no longer the pilot dog? Sorry, Alan. That sucks. I have to tell you, I'm impressed. I was expecting this beauty of a ship to be on the feisty side, but she's a real sweet girl. Cutting through the crowds like this feels wonderful. I could get used to this. Wow, I can't believe how quickly you've gotten the hang of it, Angie. Neither can I. But I think it's obvious who's more qualified to sit here between the two of us. The job's all yours now. Why, thank you. I accept the position of Chief's Helmet and Courageous Second in Command. She really is amazing. There's no one out there who could tame a vehicle as fast as Angie. We're not gonna have to worry about a thing with her around. Poor Alan. Moving right along, the good news is that we were able to liberate Rufer. I don't think any of us could have predicted how much the war situation would change in the process. Marquise Ragnar and his provincial army's withdrawal from the conflict will have a profound effect going forward. Losing one of their key members is bound to be a painful loss for the Alliance. For one thing, it should make things easier for Lieutenant General Vander and the 3rd Armored Division. Their greatest concern before now was the Notaria Provincial Army, after all. So the Alliance's overwhelming supremacy is finally starting to sway. Only in East Erebonia, though. They're still come up on top in the West. Right, Prince Olivert said as much too. General Lee Quinn and Brigadier General Bardias are out there and claiming one victory after another. And then there's your brother, Eustace. He's a brilliant leader, and it shows. I see. Huh. Be that as may, all we can do is focus on our efforts on the Eastern Front for now. That's what we were entrusted with, and fretting over things we can't change won't do us any good, right? That's putting it into perspective, yes. We got our hands full over here as it is, so let's make every moment count. Time to get back to gathering all the info we can, and students. Speaking of, mind giving us an update on the situation with Valomar's weapon, Reen? Right, how could we forget? Professor Schmitty agreed to go cooperate with us, didn't he? Cooperate is a strong word, Lisa. He only cares about his interests, or about what interests him. And it ends up benefiting us is purely purely secondary. And remember, he's only going to help if we can find enough Zemarium ore to make the weapon. How are we going to get stuff that rare is beyond me, though. You said that Valomar himself is made of that ore, did you not? You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, Emma? I'm afraid the Hexen clan knows very little concerning the creation of the Divine Knights. Some legends passed down through the clan say they were made during the time of the Great Collapse. Specifically, they were forged by artisans who called themselves gnomes. That's an interesting name. I know the term from old stories, but like anyone else, I had no idea of a band of artisans that by that name existed. Supposedly they once worked closely with the clan's ancestors, but somewhere down the line the witches and the gnomes ended up parting ways. I couldn't tell you exactly when. I'm curious. Maybe so, but none of that's going to help us find any ore. Our chances of finding enough were pretty slim to begin with. I know where you can get enough, but only if you're willing to overcome some very difficult trials to attain it. You do? Really? What do I have to gain by lying? You're aware of those strange ruins scattered all across the country, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, we can go to the Ignis one, right? Oh, yeah. where the higher elements were active. Those were the ones. They're called spirit shrines. They were built on tops of saffron vines long, long ago by the gnomes who encouraged the formations of massive zerarium ore crystals. There we go. Those crystals were in turn used to create the Vine Knights. So if there's any place in Erebonia to start looking for a vast amount you need, it's there. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell us this before? We could have made some, like, end-game weapons. Am I supposed to be a mind reader? It wasn't exactly relevant until now, so why bring it up? Because the Imperial more is what we use to upgrade our weapons. Now I need to bite our heads off. Hey, she told us now, right? All we gotta do is go to one of those shrines and we'll be rolling in ore. Let's hope so. We've got a lot of our plate checking up on the country, but exploring the shrines been our best lead yet. And no matter how difficult it might be, a little thing like a trial isn't gonna scare us away, right? Right! I mean, I guess. Maybe. If you say so. So is that gonna be like the main quest? Go to one or all of the shrines? With the discussion coming to an end, their destination had been decided. Before departing, Class 7 thought it best to check if there were any new requests from Prince Oliver. And their timing turned out to be quite apt, as he had very recently sent several in. All optional. Okay. Klein Heimdallr. So here's the deal. An airliner got hijacked mid-trip and went missing, but we managed to track it to the Isengard range. Right now, the hostages are still inside, so we're gonna rescue them. It's gonna be tough given the hijackers are armed, but that's where you and the creators come in. Toa can give you the specifics on how to reach us, but we'll be waiting in the Isengard range. Alright. The sweetest of challenges, blah blah, god damn it. Dearest ladies and gentlemen, I have taken the liberty of calling upon you for a request of my own. Unbeknownst to my worthy rival, I have left a letter in the location indicated by a blue cross. I think you'll find it well worth your while to read it. God damn it. God damn it. Cruising for a bruising. Imagine Eustace Albrecht weeping for the safety of his province's people as they're chased through the streets by a ravaging monster. Surely you would not let such a dire scene come to pass, would you? The battle is set, the North Cruising Highway awaits. A bear dawn. It was like Abaddon, but a bear dawn. Okay, I get it. Good one, Oliver. Oh, there's one from Klein. Maybe they see the Heimdallr with him, too. Not so happy about the airliner going missing, though. Doesn't seem like something we can afford to ignore, dangerous as it sounds. But look at this one. Fan of the bee. What's this about reading a letter? As if we have time to be concerning ourselves with his pathetic antics. I know what you mean, really, but ignoring it might be even worse. Yep, we've got our work cut out for us. Hey, Reen, I want to help look around for. Okay, let me come with you. Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna come with me anyways. Of course, you're always welcome. Thanks, Lynn and I should come with you when you're exploring the shrines too. I was about to say the same thing. And make sure you're ready before you go. I wasn't kidding when I said it was a trial. So wait. Okay. So... Sure. Get in here, Macius. You... Sure? You know what? No. Yeah, because we've had Elliot in the party a fair amount. But I'll probably switch the party before we go into the shrines, right? Because we need to bring Emma with us. So when we go into the shrine, this party will probably almost definitely change. And by definitely, I mean unbelievably change. You're set up as a spellcaster right now. So I guess we'll leave it at that for now. So I'll definitely upgrade Fee and Reen's weapon if given the choice. You don't have any quartz, right? You're not a caster, but... Domination, what's domination? First attack and craft used in battle deals 2 times damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Joker! No, I mean, we can put it there, move 2 down here, give us the same boost. Does that count as S-Break too? Like, if I start the battle off with an S-Break, we're good to go? I do need to set up their quartz, you're right. I kind of totally forgot to do that. I mean, you're already set up. You're a caster, so if I bring you in the party, I'll just give you Elisa's shit. But as for you, I mean, here, have like Crescent Mirror, and then you can have this, and then like Defense 1. I got no attacks. You know, we're good for right now. I'll do that off screen. I'm gonna go talk to everyone. So yeah, I guess I'll just do that off screen then. Oh, okay. Right off the bat. Oh, are you two helping out on the bridge? That's right. I decided to join the crew as a radio officer. Sounds like I got plenty of work in store for me, but I'm up for the challenge. She's always had magic hands when it comes to communication equipment. Perhaps she was inspired by the desire to bridge the gap between her and her handsome gentleman from afar. That is so not it. Anyway, I'll do my best to earn my keep aboard the Courageous. So please let me know if there's anything you need. You bet, thanks. What does that mean, though? You're just telling us that you're on the radio? Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm not gonna, like, complain about it, but still, at the same time. Oh, hello. I'm so glad that both your mother and Angelica are safe. That the Courageous was able to help in rescuing them both makes me very proud indeed. Thank you for your kindness, Your Highness. I'm sure my mother will be just fine now that she has Sharon to help too. I'll be doing my best to help out everyone here, just like I've been doing all this time. I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone and express my happiness about that. With your mother safe, that leaves you free to focus your mind on other things you care about as well. Such as the upstanding Reen here. Wait, what? Your Highness, I mean... I'm getting the impression my presence here is making things more awkward at an alarming rate. So we'll stay. It's like, despite Elfin's blatantly incorrect freaking comment. I mean, come on now. You're thirsty as hell, Lisa. It's understandable. Oh, man. So wait, do you just stay here? We don't have rooms, I guess, but you're gonna put him there. Yep, great choice, huh? A good bedroom's gotta be fun, right? So if you ever want to take a nap here, you're more than welcome to snuggle him. You might end up dreaming of Gramps if you do, though. That'd be weird. Appreciate the offer, but no, definitely not. Never, thanks. Yeah, I guess I never really thought this place doesn't actually have bedrooms. That kinda stinks. Oh, Dorothea has Manly Munchie's pasta here. Okay. That's fine. I wasn't expecting you to have recipe books. I did buy new weapons for Fee and Reen here, so I'm gonna upgrade those when I get a chance. And I checked out Becky's shop, and the girl had attack 3. So I have a feeling that I'll be able to actually buy attack 3 soon, which means I'm gonna have to like do my ornaments like I could put like attack 3 there, but I want to put domination somewhere too, because I feel like that would be really good to have. Maybe get rid of this 4 speed, but speed's really good. I don't know. Oh. I've reconfirmed the location of the 4 spirit shrines in East Erebonia so that we can be sure where we're going. There's one at Grelia Byroad, one in the Nord Highways, one in Ebel Highway, and the last but not least, one in Nortia Highway. If what Celine says is correct, we should be able to obtain some reward from within them too. Sure, if you can make it through the trials, but that's not going to be easy. Honestly, I don't even know whether you're strong enough. We're just going to have to try our luck. Our chance would have been better if you actually warned us. Now we get to go in blind and are prepared and hope we don't get killed. Well, whatever. We would have ended up taking these trials one way or another. I mean, they're in the game for a reason. We might as well stop complaining and get on with it. Or we'll never be able to make the blade for Valomar. I suppose that's true. Well, we'll let you take your pick as to which shrine to explore first. So let Celine and I know when you're going to go. So, oh yeah. So there's 4 shrines, 4 different locations. And you're saying I can take them in any order? I mean, there's 2 ways we can handle this, right? We could start with the one we haven't gone to yet, Ignis Shrine. Or we could just start at, like, the beginning and go in order, right? Start with, I believe it was the Grelia Byroad, or the Aqua Shrine or something like that. Check for status update, too. Consolation! Well, U material is still pretty good. I mean, I'll gladly pay $1,000 for a U material. Are you insane? But hey, whatever. I guess I could farm that a little bit too, huh? Oh, there is a side quest down here. I guess we can do this now, and I'm assuming it's the Bleu Blanc stuff. Huh, a letter. Oh, right, it's probably from Phantom Thief B. This must have been what he meant by the blue cross indicates. Green took the letter confirming that the sender was exactly what we thought. Yep, this is him, alright. What should I do, though? Honestly, I'm half tempted to just cram it in my pocket and keep going on about my day. Read the letter. No, I think I should read it. What if it's about a crime he's already committed? I hate to just be sitting on this until later, only to find out when I read it that it's too late to undo any army did.
To my dear friends in Class 7, I've taken the liberty of preparing an enjoyable diversion to spice up your mundane day-to-day lives a little.
Thanks? Well, look at that. I'm already regretting opening this thing. I continue to watch your radiance from afar, ever dazzled by its brilliance. That radiance is no doubt the fruit of the bonds you share with one another, bonds which today I wish to test. I wish to see how you act when the seeds of distrust and discord are sown among you, and I shall be watching from a close by. To witness so rare and priceless an occasion, I'll be instilling from you one of your beloved classmates.
I hope you'll enjoy this little experiment. I know I certainly will.
Okay. Steal one of my classmates? Damn, I have to tell the others about this. There's no time to wait.
Now, let the game begin. Dance for me a beautiful dance, each step replete with uncertainty.
Okay. That's him! I can't believe he was able to access the ship's intercom system and even the lights. Ah, they're back on now. I need to hurry and check on the others. I guess I should have finished talking to everyone, huh? Anyways, that's why I asked you all to come here, but... everyone seems to be present and accounted for, at least to me. We're not counting the other students here. Perhaps that whole business about him stealing one of us was a lie then? I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type who'd go to all this effort, then not follow through. You think he already stolen a member of Class 7 to assume their identity? Oh! No way! If he did, he's a true master of disguise. We already know that. Everyone looks the same as ever to me. I don't know if this is related to the current situation, but after the lights came on, I found the card on the Opal Factory downstairs. It's one of B's calling cards. Can I look at it? The theft has been conducted successfully. I am now among your number. So Angelica was right then. Wait, there's more. Having established that, allow me to lay down the rules for our little game. Green Swarza, you shall take the mantle of detective. Your mystery is to discover whom among you I have replaced. To make things a little more interesting, I will allow Sylphide to aid you as your assistant. Me? What a twisted man. It's all just some game to him. Naturally, I have not taken the place of the detective or the assistant, and not of your tutor either. I have assumed the identity of another of Class 7's members. I look forward to your struggle to discover which one. Here's to your success. So we're all potential suspects then. I sure hope he didn't choose Emma. If you exclude Reen Fee and Instructor Sarah, that leaves 8 people that he could be him. It's starting to sound kind of fun. As long as you're not suspecting me, then it wouldn't be much fun. Before you begin, however, I would like to set forth 2 rules, in the interest of fair and enjoyable game, of course. Rule 1, questions must concern events that happened after you went your separate ways from the bridge. Inquiring about things happened before then or about personal information I could not possibly know is strictly forbidden. Rule 2, you may not consult with anyone outside of Class 7. That includes the Purple Lightning. Should you violate either of these rules, I can offer no guarantee the safety of your missing member. I would assume by now you know me well enough to realize this is no idle jest. Well, that's everything. He can sure fit a lot on these cards. Toa, don't say anything that might break the second rule. Yeah, for their sake, I think it'd be best for us just to keep our mouths shut and let them figure this out now. Indeed, oh, dude, Thomas, I didn't even know you were there, dog. Indeed, we can't risk putting whoever he's taken hostage in danger. Guess I'm off limits, in the off-limits camp too. I can say I'm real thrilled to think that Creep is sitting right here among us. Indeed, especially when we can't even help Class 7 identify him. Just leave it to us. We'll get him. Okay. For now, I think it would be best for us all to leave the room then. We'll be sure to tell everyone on board to stay away from this room too. Good luck, everyone! Alright, so I guess we're doing the side quest then before I finish talking to everyone on the ship. Fair enough. Alright, well, we're finally ready to get this started. Now we just need to decide how we're gonna work this out. The first rule's gonna be a pain. The one we can only ask questions about things that happened after we all split up after being on the bridge. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, this would be a fairly simple matter. True, I doubt he'd know what we had for dinner yesterday, for example, but all of us would. Which means the rule exists so he has plenty of time to save the enjoyment before we work out the answer. Huh, give me a break! So which one of us is he pretending to be then? I don't really like having to doubt each other like this. He did say his intention was to test our bonds. I doubt this is one way to do that. So what, is it gonna be the person I have like the highest bond with? Because I'm pretty sure that's Fee. Maybe Emma is second. You work something out, Reen? I wish. So far, I've got nothing. How about you? Same here. Maybe we should give everyone a pat down. What? I guess that's not technically in violation of any of the rules. Then I see no harm in doing so. But don't worry. I'll handle the girls. Reen can do the boys. Emma, do not mention a word of this to Dorothy. I suppose that's fine then. You seem strangely reluctant. I thought so. You're him, aren't you? What do you mean? You thought so? If you ask me, you're the more likely to be the rat. Although, frankly, I find it hard to believe that any invitation could compare to the sheer arrogance that seeps from your very pore. I take it back. I find it equally ludicrous to think any impostor could duplicate your ability to overact at the slightest provocation. Well, it looks like those two are the same as ever. I think we're letting ourselves get a bit sidetracked, though. Yeah, let's get on with those pat-downs. The 8 of them split into 2 groups. Reen and Fee conducted the pat-downs. Well, that didn't get us anywhere. What should we do next? Maybe we should ask everyone what they did after we split up earlier? Yeah, that's probably the best place to start. That way we can piece together the day's events and see if any testimonies stand out as odd. So let's see. Do we just go in order? So Elliot, can you tell us what you've been up to? Well, I went down to the factory with Macchius because we wanted to make a few tweaks to our weapons. After that, Macchius was still taking care of some stuff, so I hopped onto the elevator and left. I headed to the arts training room. I know I saw you there, and then to see the modification, how the modification went, and that's basically it. Right, so you went to the factory, got some weapon adjustment, then went to test your staff. And Macchius was with you initially, so he'll at least be able to verify that the first part happened. Gotcha, thanks, Elliot. Alright, let's ask someone else then. How about it, Macchius? Can you tell us what you've been doing? Of course. But first, I stopped by the factory area in the hold with Elliot to have some adjustments made to our weapons. Elliot finished up first and left, while I stuck around waiting for my shotgun. About half an hour later, I finally left the hold as well and dropped by the game room, where I ran to none other than Eustace. I can verify that. We even ended up playing a fairly simple game of billiards, too. We were still playing when all this trouble happened. So you started a friendly game of billiards, just like that. Oh, you're such good friends. We are not. Alright, they're beyond friendship at this point. Anyway, thanks for giving us your account, Macchius. Eustace, can you tell us? First, went to the close combat training room, sparred with Gaius. Went to the game room. Okay. So pretty much the same. You just have to go and make yourself sound superior. Shit, don't you? Oh, take it easy there, guys. Seems to add up with Mackey's testimony. Yeah, thanks, Eustace. All right. Gaius. Can you tell us what you were up to, guys? We're swung by the close combat training room. Yeah, Eustace told us. Eventually, we both left. Actually... I don't... Oh, no, I did find you on the deck. You're right. Okay, so everyone's clear so far, at least from what I can see. You're hanging out with Milliam. That's not true. That is not true. She was in the nap room. Okay, that one's true. So you're with the prince? Yeah, no, we were. I definitely saw her at the princess. The princess was teasing her. I mean, I guess Milliam could have left you then and put the bear on the bed. Yes, I saw that. Yeah, she was at the bridge. That was it. Emma, you were in the kitchen, weren't you? Yep, Celine was there too. They were both nearby when the lights went out too, so I'd had a hard time believing it's Emma. Right, he's got no reason to lie, but we are dealing with B here, so we can't be 100% sure he isn't Emma. Alright. You went to the reference room. The kitchen, yeah. And then Milliam. Okay, that lines up with what Lisa said. You remember your bear. Your bear? I got him from Gramps, and I finally got him back from his train while we were in Rufer. Anyways, I forgot I hadn't put him somewhere nice yet, so I went straight to the nap room and plopped him down there. Oh yeah, that's where I ran into you earlier, isn't it? Thanks, Milliam. Well, that's everyone. Still, just asking everyone individually may not be enough to prove anything. Someone could be lying. Get a point. It might be good to get it from what people were doing from someone other than themselves. Maybe we could ask everyone if they saw anyone else? Oh, now that you mention it, that's a good idea. Here's a tip fee. That's what assistants do. True enough. In that case... Oh, son of a bitch. Is this all this quest is? Is asking questions? You saw Eustace and Gaius pass together and said hi to them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that did get a few people out of the way, so we don't have to... Oh, thank God. You notice I meant fee. They were going to the kitchen, yeah. Must have let your guard down? Okay, so Maccius noticed them, but they didn't notice Maccius. That's kind of weird. Okay, kind of wish... And Laura, you didn't see anyone. You were on the bridge. Saw Eustace. Didn't see anyone else. It's Maccius. It's Maccius. Just knowing that this includes... Yeah, no, it's Maccius. Fee's usually always on guard, right? She's gonna notice someone. And Emma just said they didn't notice anyone enter the game. It's Maccius. I know Reen's been like, whoa, can't just say it's not Emma. No, it's Maccius. Okay, we've asked everyone here what they did and if they saw anyone else while they were doing it. Want to go over it again? No! Yeah, let's... God damn it. First, the places where everyone saw it were... If I remember correctly, Elliot and Macias were in the orbital factory on the first floor, Eustace and Gaius were in the close combat training room on the fourth floor, Lisa and Milliam were at one of the tables on the third floor hallway, finally Emma and I were in the reference room on the second floor. Aside from Laura, who has no alibi, all of them were in groups of 2. No, she does have an alibi. I saw her up on the bridge. True, which means everything you just listed is likely to be genuine. As for what they did afterwards, we'll go over that now. Elliot left the orbital factory before Macias did, then went to the arts training room. On the way, he also met Gaius and Eustace. Yep. After that, Gaius said he went to the deck on the third floor, and Eustace went to the game room on the second. That's right. On the way there, I saw Lisa alone in the third floor hallway. That means I must have already left for the nap room by then. Yeah. Next is Macias. About 30 minutes after Elliot left the factory room, he finished his business there as well and headed to the game room. It does seem to mess with my own experience, seeing as I was in the room alone for some time before you arrived. Yeah, then as I was walking in the game room, I noticed Emma and Fee walking in the kitchen. As for Emma and Fee themselves, we started out in the reference room, as I mentioned earlier, but eventually moved to the kitchen. Can't remember exactly how long we spent in the reference room, though. But as we left on our way there to the kitchen, we saw Eustace heading to the game room. Well, that's everyone. Any idea who our guilty party is? Yeah, Macias. Yeah, I've got a good idea now. You do? You're cool sometimes, Reen. All the time. Can you share your idea with us, then? Gladly, the one who's actually Phantom Thief B in disguise is none other than Macias. You, Macias. Why me? What's your evidence? Well, Macias said that he saw you and Emma in the kitchen, right? But if he did, where does that leave Emma's testimony? You mean the fact that she saw Eustace enter the game room? That's right, the two testimonies are at odds with each other. After all, Eustace said that Macias came to the game room roughly 30 minutes after he himself arrived, right? That's correct. Which means... Exactly, there's no way Macias could have seen Emma and Fee when he claims he did. That's just not possible. Well, you say that, but if it's Emma who's in the wrong, what if it's Emma in the wrong? It's true our testimonies contradict each other, but yes, but why assume mine is more suspect? Because Emma wasn't the only one who saw Eustace, I did too. Which makes you our number one suspect. Indubitably, my dear Fee, the doppelganger riding on mist is none other than Macias, I'm sure of it. Which is kind of funny seeing how he made us do his own little Phantom Thief B crap earlier. The game is up, Phantom Thief B! Show yourself!
Well reasoned, my friends. A fine deduction, if I say so myself. You are correct. I am Phantom Thief B.
Oh, I know. I can scarcely believe my eyes. You got us good. I'm impressed you were able to discern the truth from picking up on such a small inconsistency. There we go. Or perhaps I extended too generous a hand in helping you along after all. Helping us along? So your suspicious testimony was deliberate then? Spare us your cape-fluttering theatrics. This tells where Macias is. The game is over. Ah, such a lively rejoinder. All I shall say is the narrow storehouse.
But adieu, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to meeting you again on a new stage one day.
Please no. I like you better when I just fight you. How does he do that? What, teleport? I wish I knew. Never mind that. We need to rescue Macias. At least he didn't make the clue all that hard and stuff. Yeah, I can't think of anywhere other than the storeroom on the third floor that would fit the description. Let's go dig him out, I guess. Or leave him there. Eustace like, this is awesome. Ouch. I only wish I could have been here when he was captured, just to see the look on his face. You look a bit tied up, Macias! Stop gawking and untie me! So, up the security a little bit on the Courageous, maybe? With Macias saved, everyone else said about trying to find Phantom Thief B. Unsurprisingly, he was nary to be found. Still, they had at least managed to avoid any harm from his antics, so for the most part, all well that ends well. You see Phantom Thief's B cape. Alright. See 2 AP. Woo. Phantom Thief's cape. Let's see. Evasion rate, ooh. I don't really got room on you. You know what? There you go, dog. Alright, well, I guess I'll go finish up talking to people in the hold, because I think I talked to everyone here, right? Yeah. And down here we'll talk to you all. Actually, you know what? Yo, hi. Yeah? So here you are. I know! I mean, yes, thank you for asking him, but he's an asshole. So I say we get him to make our stuff, then we arrest him for making the soul dots. And the cannons at Corellia Fortress. Customize more weapons, dog. Yeah. And then customize these ones as well. Also, hey, do we have attack 3? I saw defense 3. I see shield 3. Oh, attack 3. I'm gonna make 2 of these. Should probably make 3 of them. I might make one of these. Because I can upgrade it later, which gives a good... You know what? Yeah, give me one of those. Thank you. Slots, I'm going to have to upgrade some slots, I think. Probably... I'm not going to be able to do that there. Sure. We already talked to you, yeah. Oh, let's check out your shop. Do you have anything? No. No. Alright. How about you, Angelica? Oh, we have an autopilot? Yeah, that makes sense. Wait a minute. Weren't you in the seat when I left? We just crashed into a mountain. Oh, we should totally get the Toa paint then. If we're ever going to return this bike to Angelica. She'd probably prefer that paint job. Hey, hi. You have anything new to say? Just kind of... We need to buy 3 so I can upgrade one for Valomar. Yeah. Oh, shit. Paula, can you believe this? I somehow don't have enough goddamn Septith. Also, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you have my video second, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.